Hey everyone, I am Ayush Agarwal and I am here to speak about a different job role, different job profile, something different. It's called energy trader. Sounds interesting, sounds fancy, right? But as it sounds fancy, as it sounds interesting, the work is quite tedious, quite exhausting as its name. Obviously, energy trader, what we can interpret is in this, it's simple. We have to buy and sell energy as an energy trader. What basically it is like energy trader, you and I basically buy shares in share market. You buy shares, I sell shares, everything. It's basically same, just this is with the electricity. So an energy trader is a person who buy and sell electricity in the energy market, in the electricity market. So where do they work exactly? There are types of electricity market in current time, like IEX, PXIL, and Hindustan Energy Trading Company. These are all the platforms. Like IEX is an Indian energy exchange, and there are companies who trade in the market like Tata Power Trading Company, GSPL, Jindal, Adani. There are plenty of trading companies who trade in the market. So what we do, they have to buy electricity when the demand is high. They have to sell the electricity when there is demand is low. For example, like as a company, I have procure power of 500 megawatt from a generator. Right now, my demand is 600 megawatt. That 100 megawatt deficit I am going to buy from the market, and that buying and the selling of the electricity is done by the energy trader. He buys that 100 megawatt, he procures it more 100 megawatt supply into the market. And if, for example, I am getting 500 megawatt and the demand is only 400 megawatt, then the energy trader's job is to sell that extra 100 megawatt into the market so that the organization can make profit out of it. The energy is not wasted, the energy is not just gone into the vein. So that's the core work of the energy trader. So it's quite interesting job also, because we can see a fluctuation of prices in the market. We can see types and types of things. We have to take quick decisions in this market. You know, one thing why we need energy trader in this market, quite interesting fact you can say. 1 kilowatt of energy, like 1 kilowatt energy is equivalent to how much energy is, you know. If a person like me, if a person like you does pull-ups, you know, pull-ups with a 30 kg bar, with a 30 kg bar, if person like you and person like me does a pull-ups 7,500 times, the amount of energy required is equals to 1 kilowatt of energy. So in a lifespan, a normal tube light, a normal fan uses 10-20 megawatt. I am talking about 1 kilowatt. So you can just compare how much energy we need. That's why if we touches electricity, if we touches current by mistake, we can feel a huge shock in our body, because that amount of energy our body is unable to adjust with that amount of energy. So what energy trader do? Energy trader basically forecast what will be tomorrow's demand. It will predict what will be tomorrow's demand with all the previous data. Basically, forecasting is very important in this field. Like if there is a minor error in the forecasting, there can be a crores and crores of loss in this industry. So forecasting is very important and the crucial tip for this industry. So basically they forecast everything, what will be tomorrow's demand, what will be day after demand, and accordingly they plan everything. Accordingly they make a strategy how to procure energy. If there is excess energy, how to sell that energy, how to give away that energy, so that no energy is curtailed, no energy is wasted. Like I said, the value of the energy that just I told now. uh, Skills required in this sector is critical thinking. Obviously you have to think, you have to take decisions. Basic and most important thing is quick action. You have to take quick action in this industry. As a consumer, as a individual, I just switch on the fan, I just switch on the tube light, I just switch on the AC and everything I just use, and with one click I can just switch off. But that switch on and switch off puts a huge load in this, a great huge load in this supply line. That line has to be maintained through energy trader, has to maintain that line. I can just switch on and switch off anytime anything I want. But to maintain that line, to but maintain that undisturbed power, energy trader is needed. So you have to take a quick decision in this line, when to supply the power, when to curtail the power and everything. The quick decision is foremost important thing in this sector. As a career growth, as I said, energy sector is booming. More and more energy platforms are coming. Like first they were IEX, then PXL came, then Hindustan Trading Company came. We can see numerous things are coming, so we can see a growth in this sector also. So that's all for my side today. Energy trading is quite interesting job, as far as you are good with calculation, you are good with maths, you are good with critical thinking, solving, decision making. You can go for this sector, because something new you will learn, something different from the practical world, something different from the theory you will learn. So this is quite interesting job too. Thank you.